Mufasa. And Pierre.
Okay, Porsche. I thought this was gonna be Mayor's package, not a fucking watch. Girl, Macy's a dying breed. I don't live by a Macy's.
So brush one side of your taco with the oil.
When I was coughing, I truly thought there was like a fucking hole in my throat. What did you say about my brother? Look at that golden. Oh, I'm so excited. The two girls that we were sitting next to did get kicked out. They got kicked out.
Hey, that's Mufasa. Hey, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Hey, Pierre, that's Mufasa.
Okay.
You didn't like that?
Not for the camera.
It's week 2 of 2025, and we are back with another vlog. We are back with another vlog. We are back with another vlog. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm gonna be doing at least 2 vlogs a month, bi-weekly vlogs. If I feel like I can keep up with a weekly vlog, I will be here, you will be here, we'll be watching it together, we'll be doing it together. This week, I feel like we could do another weekly vlog. We've got some fun things going on. Yeah. It is Tuesday. We're gonna go to the store right now. I just finished working for the day. Andrew's finished working for the day. We're gonna go to the store. We're gonna make some dinner. And then the rest of the week, we've got some fun things going on. We're going to see Grace O'Malley on Friday. That's gonna be so fun. I'm sure I can't vlog in there, but like, it'll be fun to chat about. But yeah, welcome to week 2 of 2025. Mwah. Kiss the camera.
My sleeves inside my jacket. I think it's great.
We have had a very abnormally warm winter, so now that it's like actually winter out right now, I'm over it. I'm over it. We are back at the promised land though. Not doing any shopping, not doing any grocery shopping. I just need to pick up some medicine. So we're literally not gonna look at a single other thing because I'm doing no spend Jan, and I fear if I look at anything, it'll be on site. Crazy. Okay, Porsche. Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow, we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. Next stop on our little to-do errand run is going to my mailbox because I have a package, and I think it's from Mare because I sent her a Christmas package and she was like, oh my god, I have to send you something back, and she said it was gonna be here today, and I think it's from her, and I'm so excited to see what's in it. I've got no clue what this package is. It says it's from Macy's, but I don't know if it's like, I'm assuming it's not that Macy's. Let's open it together, I guess. I thought it was gonna be Mayor's package, but I don't think it is. I don't think this is for me. I don't think this is for me, but it has my name on it. I thought this was gonna be Mayor's package, not a fucking watch. How much is this watch worth? Hold on. I've never owned a watch a day in my life, besides my Apple Watch. What even is this brand? Gavril? Gavril? Currently on hold with Macy's, and I called them, like, what do I do to get the package back so the other Tatiana can get it? And she said, drop it in the mail. I said, I don't want to pay for the shipping. She's like, drop it off at Macy's. Girl, Macy's is a dying breed. I don't live by a Macy's. You don't live by one, right? There's not, I don't think there's one in the mall.
No, I think the one in the mall closed.
Exactly. I'm not going out of my way to return this bum-ass watch. Okay, it's not bummy. Sorry to the real Tatiana Santana who ordered this, but it's not my style. 21 minutes later and I'm still on the phone about a damn watch that's not even mine. I better get some good content on my way for this.
How about your email address?
It's my first name.
Alright, hello, Tatiana.
Hello.
Alright, I already sent the UP. I already sent the call.
I'm trying to convince Han to start posting like cooking videos on their TikTok, so we're gonna go record our very first cooking video together, and I am so excited. It's so cute.
I'm sorry. Be better than me. Tell your girlfriend if it's not recording.
Wait, you know the ones it's like, and then you like, and it's like the cat putting it down. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Kind of, yes, a little bit. Now that our slaw is chilling in the fridge, we're gonna make the sour cream dip. What does she call it? Oh, just Chipotle sour cream.
We're gonna make a little Chipotle sour cream.
Chipotle sour cream. So, for these, we're using whole Chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. These, you thought a jalapeno was spicy. This will knock your socks off, literally. We're not using as many as are in the recipe because I can't handle spice because I'm white. I'll just leave it at that.
I forgot to clean the seeds up.
It's okay, we can try to pull some of them out. Alright, so we're gonna put some sour cream, those adobo peppers, some garlic, some salt into our bowl, mix it up, pop that baby in the fridge. So, if you don't have one of these utensils, get one. This is called a spoonula. Nothing fancy about it. It's a spoon and a spatula that had a baby. It's the best invention ever. Okay, before you put your tacos in the oven, make sure you brush them with a little bit of oil. I'm using olive oil. You can use any kind of neutral oil. So she calls for, I think, grapeseed oil or like sunflower oil. I'm using olive oil. You could use veggie oil, avocado oil. I don't really care what you use, but this is gonna help your tacos be crispy, crunchy. It's gonna give you that good, let me bite it. That sounded weird, but you know what I mean. So brush one side of your taco with the oil. Then, big brain energy, flip it over. Do the other side, same thing. Brush it with some oil. Take your tacos, pop them in the oven for about 15 minutes, let them get crispy on one side. After your timer goes off, flip them over, do them for another 3 to 4 minutes so the other side gets crispy, then pull them out. I'll see you when they're done. I feel like I'm talking like Rachel Ray. Like, I feel like I sound exactly like her. We're gonna watch an episode and you're gonna see what I mean.
It'll take some time, like I said, to find how you want to film. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I have been feeling very under the weather today. It's not even Tuesday, it's literally Wednesday. Anyway, I've been feeling under the weather today, which is why I haven't like really recorded a lot. I don't know, I just woke up with like the most insane throat pain ever. Like when I was coughing, I truly thought there was like a fucking hole in my throat. I was crashing out because I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die by myself in my fucking apartment. Definitely feeling a lot better. My throat still like mysteriously hurts. I don't have COVID. I did take a COVID test. But yeah, it's been a very chill day. I just kind of like rotted in bed for 4 hours because I was like, I physically like, you know, when you get like sick and you have like chills, but it's like 90 degrees and I'm literally like freezing. I had like a long sleeve, a sweatshirt, a fucking fleece poncho. I was underneath a heated blanket and I was like, So all of this to say, that's why there's not that much footage from today. But Hannah's about to come home with some groceries for me. They're making us grilled cheese and homemade tomato soup. And then we're also making blizzards for dinner tonight, so I'm gonna get some footage of that. But yeah, that's what we're up to right now, so I figured I would update you. Han just made us the most delicious looking tomato soup ever. I'm gonna show you guys really quickly. Look at that. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding, you're kidding, you're kidding. And I'm currently chefing us up some of my famous grilled cheeses. Tonight's gonna be a fucking night, and I'm so excited. There's Han. Oh. Not that anyone asked, but the trick to a great grilled cheese, 1, we're using mayo instead of butter. I know it might sound a little crazy. Try it once, you'll never go back to butter. 2, low and slow. None of that cranking up the heat to high and fucking burning the grilled cheese and then having cold ass cheese in the middle. Low and slow. If you're impatient, this method is not for you. It's gonna taste a little longer, but I swear it's gonna give you this nice golden brown on the bread. The cheese is gonna be melted all the way through. It's gonna get that good cheese pull. Like, it's gonna take a little longer. It's gonna take a lot longer. I'll tell you that right now. But you'll never go back once you make a grilled cheese this way. What did you say about my brother? You said about my brother. I literally wish I had a little brother so much so I could make that video. What did you say about my brother? Spence, come here. Oh, he literally ran right away as soon as I said that. Perfect. Grilled cheeses are done. Tomato soup is done. And we're gonna do a little taste test. Cheers. Cheers. Look at that golden. Remember how I said, wait a little longer, it'll taste better? Look at that. You did too with the soup. It's currently Friday night, and we're going to Grace O'Malley, her comedy show in Buffalo. I am so excited. I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I was at the beginning of the week, but I did lose my voice, so I sound a little not great. I sound like there's a frog jumping out of my throat. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along. I am pretty 99% sure, confident that we will not be able to record once we're in there, but if by some miracle, in the grace of the fucking Lord above, they let me record, you guys will see some clips of Grace O'Malley, or at least clips of us. But I am so excited. We literally bought the tickets the day that Grace signed to Unwell. She announced additional dates for her show, and 2 of them were in Buffalo, and I was like, we have to go. She has 4 shows in Buffalo. One that's going on, I think it starts at 7, a 10 o'clock show, and then 2 shows tomorrow. I've never been to a comedy show before. Han, have you ever been to a comedy show? No. Han's never been to one. And for our first show to be Grace O'Malley, like, Queen, I love you. Oh, I'm so excited. And you guys are coming with me. I hope these weekly vlogs don't feel too disjointed. I'm trying to talk about things like in sequence, so it doesn't feel like 8 different TikToks that I clip together. If it is feeling that, please let me know. Because I'm very new to the YouTube scene and doing like these longer vlogs, although I do really like them, it's very new to me. So let me know what you think. If they're feeling a little disjointed and like 12 different TikToks being stitched together, let me know and I'll be better. If you like the way it is, let me know and I'll do the same thing. So let's go see Grace O'Malley. Look at all that snow. As you guys can tell by the lack of footage at the comedy show, I was not able to film while we were in there. It definitely said, like, don't bring your camera in. I didn't end up getting, like, patted down or anything, so I could have, like, snuck it in, but don't want to get kicked out because the 2 girls that we were sitting next to did get kicked out. They got kicked out within, honestly, very quickly. And from the jump, I kind of had an inkling, like, they were going to get either reprimanded or kicked out. And then when they did finally get kicked out, I was like, girl, I saw that coming from a mile away. But anyway, I'll give you a quick little recap of the comedy show as like a perfect way to end week 2 vlog of 2025. I had bought tickets for the show as soon as Grace signed to the Unwell network. And I think like that same day, she just like coincidentally, probably not coincidentally, like she like on purpose did it the day she signed with Unwell, whatever. She released new dates. And 2 of those dates were Buffalo. And I was like, 2 hours away, we have to go, like hometown city, hometown for me. We have to go, that'd be such a good show. So we got those tickets. And I think I had like posted about it or posted something about it, whatever. And one of my friends, Katie, slid up and she was like, oh my God, like I might be getting tickets to the show. And I was like, let me know if you do. All this happens, whatever. Her and her boyfriend actually did end up getting tickets to the show. And when we were walking in Like, they were walking in from this way and we were walking from this way, and we like saw each other from down the street. We were like, oh my god, hi. So that was super fun. They have been to a lot of comedy shows at Helium before. Like I said, Hannah and I have never been to a show at Helium, never been to a comedy show, period. Well, I went to like some comedy shows in college, but like never a true bought my ticket comedy show, you know. So that was very fun. We walked in and we like chilled with them, and we ended up going to the later of the two shows. So there was a show at 7 and then there was a show at 10, and I think the first show must have been like running very late because Grace had like a meet and greet after. So I think like now knowing what happened, the first show was running really late because it took us forever to get in. And our friends Katie and Mitch were saying like that's not usually, like they're usually very good about getting people in the door. Whatever. We ended up sitting down. Hannah and I got reserved seats because I was worried that we would be running late, so I didn't want to be like placed all the way in the back, you know. So we had pretty good seats. And at Helium, I don't know if this is like for all comedy clubs, but at Helium there was a 2-item minimum purchase. So we each got an appetizer and a drink. We both got a mocktail. We both ended up getting this like ginger, what was it? It was like a ginger Shirley Temple, damn near. So like instead of Sprite, it was ginger beer, and it was so good. So we each got that, and then we got pretzels, like a little pretzel appetizer, and then we also got brownie sundae. And tell me why the brownie sundae was banging, like banging off the charts. That brownie was nice and warm, the ice cream was good, like shit hit. Okay, shit hit. So we got all that, and then there was an MC and an opener, and then Grace came on. So it definitely was like a couple hour affair, which I was not privy to because I've never been to a comedy show before. Not complaining, it was so much fun. The MC was hilarious. Dare I say the opener was the best part? Like, what was her name? Her name was Stuart. Let me find her actual name. I followed her on Instagram because she was like so funny. She's a New York City comedian. Her name is Stuart Fullerton. This is her Instagram. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But she's a New York City comedian. She joke after joke after joke after joke after joke. Like, she knew what she was doing. It was so fucking funny. But rewinding, fast forwarding a little bit to the two girls that got kicked out. So we're sitting. The MC comes on. We're in Buffalo, obviously, so they're making like bills, jokes, whatever. The girl that's sitting next to us, one of the two drunk girls, so it's the two girls, then Han, then me. One of the girls that's on the edge, like right next to Han, turns to Han and goes, should we do the bills chant? And I clocked that. I was like, girl, no. You are not about to rope my sweet, innocent, lovely little hand into whatever shit you got going on right now. Han was like, maybe. Like, trying to, like, brush her off, but, like, not trying to be rude. And then, like, now knowing the joke, the punchline was, like, the Bills chant, so I felt so fucking bad. But this girl goes, let's go, Buffalo! Like, during the MC's joke, and he, like, the room dies, dead silent. Everyone looks over at us, because we're sitting next to them, and I was like, I was trying to make it real clear that we were not with them. I was like really turning my body into it. And I felt so bad. I don't know what the MC said, but like basically it's like, yeah, I was getting there. So yeah, like that was obviously like the punchline of the joke. So that's strike number 1 against them, okay? Also during the whole thing, they're getting really chatty, which is fine to have a little murmur, but they were drunk. So they were talking, like, you know when you're drunk and you're talking, you think you're whispering, you're yelling? It was that, okay? So that happens, whatever. I don't think they interrupted the MC again. Maybe I'm blocking it out, I don't know. But then the opener comes on, Stuart, hilarious gal, love her. They're like chirping her. Like, I don't even know what we were talking about, but one of the girls keeps going like, sex. I think that was her, I don't know. There wasn't like another heckler, but the other heckler in the back was like kind of funny-ish, not like just interrupting. But then at one point, something happened, whatever, and the 2 security guards come over to the girls next to us, and they're basically like, you gotta go. Like, you gotta go. This is like twice now, like, goodbye. Grace hasn't even come on yet, and they're like, okay, you gotta go. And the one girl, the one that was talking to Hannah, being like, let's do the Bills chant, was like, no, please, I'll give you $20, like, please let us stay. I don't know why, but the one security guard was like, okay, fine, but one more strike and you're out. If I was that security guard, I would've been like, girl, done and dusted. You gotta go. Because, like, if they've interrupted twice and Grace hasn't even come on yet, they will interrupt a third time. So, like, we could have prevented that. And spoiler alert, they did. Okay? So, yeah. MC finishes, Stuart finishes the opener, then they call out Grace. Grace was so funny. I think I would definitely see her again. I will say, the first half of her set was way funnier than the second half. She kept like stumbling over things, and you know, I am not judging, I am not critiquing, because one thing I couldn't do is stand up. I know that I couldn't do that, okay? I'm just making my general comments. The first set was definitely like way funnier than the second half, and we bought tickets to the second show thinking like, oh, she'll be warmed up, like the second show will definitely be much better. And she kept being like, I don't know what's going on, like my first set was so good, and like I don't know what's going on, so like, I don't know, maybe she's just like jittery, whatever. Also, one thing to know, if you know Grace, you know that she drinks a lot, okay? That's A-okay with me, baby, especially in Buffalo, that's A-okay. She's doing dry Jan, so she was like, I haven't done very many shows sober, so like maybe that's a piece of the puzzle, whatever. But she was funny, overall. A couple of her jokes were a little, I wouldn't have said the choice words she was saying, and we'll leave it at that. If you want to comment, I can tell you what she said. But like I don't know. Some of the jokes I was like, okay, let's bring it back a little bit, girl. But about halfway through her set, the two girls next to us keep talking. And Hannah's sitting between the girls and myself, and I keep looking over at Hannah being like, are you okay? Like, are you being like, are they annoying you? Because they're annoying me, so I can't even imagine how Hannah feels. And Hannah's like, no, it's fine, I'm tuning them out. And I'm like, I'm about ready to say something to a security guard. And then on the other side of the two girls is a couple, and I see the guy get up and walk with the security guard, and I was like, let's go. Because like, it's one thing to have like a little murmur here or there, a little comment here or there. They were just like talking throughout the entire thing, and I was like, girl, shut up. Like, shut up. What happened was the guy from the couple next to the girls complained to the security guard, and probably was basically like, you know those two girls that kept interrupting? They're still talking. Security guards came over, they said, you gotta go. I have never wanted to like hoot and holler so bad. The people sitting behind us were like, yes. I was like, yes. And I'm sure Grace was like, yes. Because it was just like annoying. Like the two drunk girls were like throwing off everyone's jokes and like low-key ruining it. Like it was such a bad experience. And I was like, of fucking course, the first time we come to a comedy show, the two people sitting right next to us get kicked out. But yeah, overall, the show was great. I would definitely see Grace again. I would be very interested to see her again, like on her next stand-up tour, because this is her first stand-up tour ever. And I guess this is her first solo stand-up tour, like her being the main event. She said that she had just opened for another big comedian, but she hasn't been doing stand-up or like that kind of comedy for very long. So I would definitely be interested to see her again, like at the end of the tour maybe, or like on her next tour. But yeah, I thought it was really good. She did make one little like Zach Bryan joke, but basically it was like, if you came to hear about that, like goodbye, because I'm not even like wasting my energy on it. I was like, and people were hooting and hollering. I was like, yes, oh my god. But yeah, overall, show was great. I would see Grace again. I would definitely go to a comedy show again. That was so much fun. It was such a cute little date night. But yeah, overall, it was a very good week. It's Sunday when I'm talking about this, and I truly have no recollection of how much I've recorded this week. But I think every week we're just gonna get a little bit better. I need to romanticize the I need to romanticize the boring things I do and just like set my camera up and film. Because sometimes I feel like, oh my god, like this is so boring, like nobody's gonna want to watch this. And I don't film anything. And then it's Sunday and I'm like, girl, you got nothing to show for your week. But yeah, I like doing these weekly vlogs. If you guys want anything like more targeted, I like doing like very specific videos sometimes. Like if you want like a cleaning video, or if you want a specific like chatty video, if you want a specific like journaling video, or like, I don't know, a tour of my craft room, stuff like that, let me know. I can always do that in place of like a weekly vlog, or like in addition to a weekly vlog sometimes. So let me know. I will see you guys next week. I love you all so much. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for listening to me yap. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.